This message is hex or curse. Hex or curse. There's either in your life you either have a hex, curse or blessing. And people don't realize today that we are in a time where there's many people are facing curses. And you know, when someone has like, there's like a bee shed, like Jesus was on the tree and they pierced his side and the blood was running. That was bee shed. And a lot of that's happening in our world, and people are going and losing their life, and it's due to shed. It's due to a curse that has come in their life, that whilst they've been attacked like that. And a lot of people just say things off the cuff, haphazard, talk anyhow, like curse people, like talk curse over people. And this is not a time, an hour pandemic, you want to talk curse over people. You don't want to speak against people in a way that would it would maybe affect their life or would come against their life. You don't want to do that, you know, because it's a curse. And blessings and curses are coming out of the mouth of individuals. And at this time it's very evil to talk curses over anyone. And we don't need to be facing the hex from God or a curse from God because we've touched one of his servants, messengers, preachers or prophetesses or whoever it be that is a brother and sister of the Lord who's in the Holy Spirit, who's been attacked like that verbally. People are trying to attack them verbally, and it could be family, it could be friends, it could be people near and there, could be enemies, could be frenemies, but it's happening. It's happening around, and we've got to get to a place where we don't accept that hex and we don't accept that curse. We refute it, we get rid of it. And the only way you can really do that is with the Holy Spirit and praying it away from your life. I know people talk toxic over my life, knowingly and unknowingly, ignorantly or in just plain stupidness. They would just do it. They would say anything. They would go and do anything and say anything. But when they do that, they have to realize that I have a fighting force behind me, which is the Holy Spirit and his angels that protect. Where people will call on the earthly law to protect them. I don't need to call on the earthly law. I just call on the heavenly law, which is God himself. And that law would deal with the earthly law and deal with any other law. Yeah, Satan can't win. He would just lose. And as a matter of fact, when Satan comes against my life, it's a hex against him. And it's a curse against him. And then he's got some people who are devils in flesh form. And it's actually against them. And they don't realize that when they say anything just unjustly against your life, or, you know, God weighs the spirits. And the thing is that when God's weighing the spirits, you can't just go ahead and do that and think, oh, you're going to get away with it. Because some haphazard things happen in your life and you want to know why, oh, this has just happened, and it could happen in the same year, it could happen years later, or it could happen weeks later or days later. And you wonder, why is this mishap happening in my life? Yes, you got to, then when you record it back or check back, oh, I've said something over someone, or, you know, you cursed some individual. Hex and curses is a message. So we got to avoid these things. They all put it to witchcraft, that people use hexes are just people that do witchcraft. No, a hex can come from God too. A curse can come from God too. It's like when things are going on and, you know, sad for what's happening in Europe and stuff like that.